Hey guys, it's Frances, and I have a fall leaf look for you. I absolutely adore fall leaves, which is really funny because I live in South Florida and we don't have fall leaves here and it's about 80 degrees, but there's absolutely no stamping in this one. So if you want to see how I got it done, just keep watching. So I started out with this Kiss Gel Strong polish in feminine, and this was sent to me by Lasheni 21 Nails. Thank you so much, Jenny. It is a beautiful color. And then I'm going to come in with this really old, really terrible yellow polish, and I'm just going to dump that on my silicone mat. I'm just going to be doing a drag marble here. So I'm going to come in with this Wet n Wild color, and I'll show you the bottle in a second. I believe this is also from the dollar store, and Jenny also sent me that one. And I am coming in with this Fresh Paints, and I got this at Five Below, and I believe that one's called Rose, and this one's called She's Pampered, and it is a red from Essie. And I'm just going to dot these in very randomly on that yellow, and then I'm going to come in with a very fine brush, and I'm just going to drag it through. Now I sped this up a little bit, so I did not move this quickly. I think I might have dragged a little too much, and I had more red in it than I wanted, so I came in with a little bit more of that yellow polish, and I went ahead and added that in as I saw fit. That's the nice thing about this drag marble, is you can just kind of keep adding colors as you need. A little more of that yellow again. This yellow, like I said, was really horrible. It was probably the worst formulated polish I've ever used. So I use it sometimes to color in, and I didn't mind using it for this drag marble. So what I'm going to do is let that dry, and I did 2 of them, and I'm going to come in with this little paper cutter, and I got this I think at Michael's or Joanne, and I was taking out the bottom of that so things will just pop out the bottom. And then I'm going to come in with this plastic stick. I want to say orange wood stick, but it's obviously not wood, and I'm just going to use that stick to go around the edges, and then I'm going to peel it up with my fingers. Now I let these sit on the mat and dry for a good 2 to 3 hours. You want to make sure that they are dry to the touch and not sticky at all. Otherwise, they will pull all over the place, and then when you go to use the paper cutter, it will stick inside there. So then I'm just going to pop up those pieces, and I'm going to stick them in the paper cutter. And I'm going to go ahead and just press that. I guess these are like those little die cuts, and you can get them in different shapes and different sizes. And then I'm just going to let the leaves fall out the bottom. And this one obviously is a leaf shape. And I'm going to go ahead and just repeat that process multiple times. Now it was sticking in there, so I was trying to shake it out and it wasn't working. So I decided to go ahead and hit the button on the top again, and that just popped it right out. And then you can do that for as many as you want. Now I want to show you that one side looks different than the back side. The back side was a little more yellow, so I decided when they popped out like that, I was going to use some of the more yellow ones as well as some of the more orangey ones. Now I'm going to use this super dry to help make a sticky base on top of my nails, because my nails are very dry by this point. And then I was just taking off a lot of the excess because I want it to be sticky, but I don't want my nail to be completely wet when I'm doing this. Now I probably could have left it completely wet and it would have been fine. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pick up those individual little leaves and place them on my nail. Now the final product of this, if you don't like texture on your nails, you might not like this particular design. The polish was a bit thinner the polish was a bit thicker than I had anticipated, so you can feel little bumps on your nail. Nothing as odd as like a textured polish or one of those sand polishes, but there definitely are some bumps on your nail. So if you're really sensitive to texture on your nails, you might not like this. I put on, I think, 2 coats of top coat before I was done. Here I am putting on a fast dry top coat, and that's just going to adhere the leaves to the top of my nail and make it safer so that they don't start popping off. But like I said, I think I came in with another top coat when I was completely done as well, and everything was dry. So I'm going to show you placement on another finger, and I just kind of placed these a little bit willy-nilly. I decided I wanted partial leaves on some of my nails. So what I did was just stuck it off on the end there, and then I'm going to come in with some little, just regular old cuticle scissors, and I'm going to trim around the edges of what I don't want on my nail. There was a very little cleanup necessary with this particular design, and I'll show you the cleanup in a second. But I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and trim off the edges there. And off camera, I'm going to do the rest of my nails, and I actually saved some for my toes. I won't post that in the video, but I will probably post it on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me there. And I will list that in the description bar below. And this is me doing the cleanup. I'm just using a cleanup brush. I think this was a Wet n Wild angled liner brush and some pure 100% acetone. And I'm just going to go around the edges and clean up what I don't want. There was sometimes a little bit of the edge of the leaf sticking off, and I wanted to make sure that I was touching the edge of that so that it was sticking to my nail and didn't want to pop off. So here is my final look. And this, I think, may be one of my favorite looks that I've ever done. I'm a stamping girl, but I really love this look, and I got so many compliments on it. And I wore this look for days, and I really didn't want to take it off. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.